Hi everyone, this is Candace with Green Roof Farms DIY. Wanted to take a minute to show you how to do reverse floating. This is something that you commonly see me refer to on some of the designs on shop.greenrooffarmsdiy.com. So when I'm doing an in the hoop project and I want to have the back of the item covered with a fabric, that would be reverse floating. And I do have that in the description notes on the product that you purchase on the website. And if there is accompanying directions, it will mention reverse floating. So I wanted to take a second to show you what reverse floating is. So here are some tags that I'm going to be making for a price sign that's going to be in my festival booth. And these would simply snap onto, because there's going to be cam snaps, onto the sign that I'm making. But right now I've come to a point where it's asking me to reverse float. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you what that exactly is. So I carefully take my hoop out. We're going to come right over here where I am going to flip my hoop over. Now notice I'm not being rough in any possible way with it, and I'm trying to keep it on a flat surface, and that's really key and important. Now I don't want the back side of this to be shown, so that's why I reverse float. And the way I do that is I grab another piece of fabric that I need to put on it, and I simply just lay it on the back side. Then I need to tape it, and what I use is this R&K Embroidery Perfection tape. I'll get that a little close-up for you. This is specifically designed for fabric, and that's why I use exclusively this type of tape. And it's a pink tape. It looks like painter's tape, but it actually performs much better than painter's tape. And I've had this roll for, I don't know, maybe a year, over a year, and so a little bit goes a long ways. I get this at Quality Sewing and Vacuum in Mount Vernon, Washington, but there's 11 stores in the metropolitan area. So all I do is I just lightly tape that on there. Now notice I'm not pushing down on my hoop. And the reason why when you're reverse floating is you want to be very gentle and not push down. Otherwise you're going to come out of alignment because that material is moving around. So that's when shift occurs. And so we don't want that to occur. So now I'm going to go ahead and put this back onto the machine. And you simply just bring it back. Whoops, and my tape came off, so let me put this back on. And all you're wanting to do is secure it until the first couple stitches stitch out. So I'm going to flatten this back out, get it nice and flat. And I didn't rub hard enough, and so I have the hard plastic right there. So I'm not pushing down on my hoop, I'm actually pushing on that hard piece of plastic that's right there. And then I just flip it over, and I need to actually be stitching it this way. And I'm going to put it back into my hoop arms, clip it in place, and then I'm going to continue with my design stitch out. So now when this is all done stitching out, it's going to be perfect because all that unsightly stitching is covered on the back side. I hope this helped, and thanks for watching. Subscribe to the Facebook group for greenrooffarmsdiy.com for more instructional videos and notifications as they come out. And thanks for supporting me as a digital design artist.